So this is the elevator. Rules for walking around the Imperial Palace. Ground. Okay, here we go. And this is my room. My roommates are downstairs. Well, one has left. So I finally get to show you a full video of my little cubby. Okay, so the lady who was sleeping there is gone. The lady who's sleeping there is downstairs eating. And there's my cubby. Look at my cubby. Look at my little cubby. It's wonderful. We've got TV. Don't mind all the stuff. Us Americans are extremely messy. And I have this wonderful, wonderful view of buildings. Turns out that one, not that one, that one right there, the big white thing attached to the gray building, it's a parking garage. And I didn't get to take a video earlier because I was kind of in shock. But there's an elevator downstairs that you push a button and a thing comes down. The lady pulls in, the lady with the Jaguar that I took a video of earlier, and she gets out of her car, comes out, pushes the button, and the car goes into a parking spot. What? Seriously, that's ingenuity. I don't care what anybody says. That is ingenuity. And it's all really cramped together. There's a whole lot of very tall buildings because there's very little space. So the alleyway, which is right there, isn't very big. It's big enough for maybe 2 small vehicles to drive side by side, but I haven't seen that yet. So, but yeah, you've got apartments and apartments and apartments. And then there's this one little strip that's just, it's a garage, which is really cool. I'm not going to lie. Because it looks like everyone that lives in that gray building right across has a specific parking space. So I thought it was really cool. I mean, I realize that makes me a nerd, but that's okay. I accept that fact. So this is my little cubby. This is my living area. Oh, let me show you this. Let me go out of the living area for a second. It really exists. It exists, y'all. Yeah. And then, over here, sink area. And shower area. So your clothes go here. Your dirty clothes go here. In this little gray basket down there. And then you've got that little bitty area to take a shower. Isn't that cool? So, yeah. I thought it was really awesome. And it's really exciting. On the other side, there are gentlemen's restrooms. So the restrooms are separated by gender. And yeah, so it's pretty great. That's our AC/heating unit. My wonderful roommate, I guess she got cold yesterday, which I don't blame her. She cranked that sucker up, and I was just sitting here going, yes, wondrous, wondrous heat. It wasn't a whole lot, obviously, but it was pretty dang helpful, especially with the way the weather's been. So, yeah. So, oh, right. This, my own personal light, which is not turning on for some reason. It might have come unplugged. Oops. But, so I have my own personal light, and right up underneath is a power unit to to plug in my electronics, which I didn't do it that way, obviously, because mine's plugged into the wall. But I think my upper bunk roommate figured it out, and she was using it last night on hers. Each of the beds has it. We also have this curtain for privacy. But yeah, it makes the cubby really dark. So you can have the window curtains open and the room is nice and sunny, but you close the curtain and the cubby's dark, which is great if you have a headache, as I had yesterday. But that's my little cubby. I've been here, this will be the third day. I was a little nervous about staying in a hostel, obviously, but not that expensive. Breakfast is simple but filling. You can order eggs. They also have juice and coffee, which everybody that knows me knows I love coffee. But yeah, it's just really simple, really easy. The staff is really nice. They try their hardest to fix any issues. So I gotta give them credit for that. But in case y'all were unaware, the beds in a hostel. Let me put it this way. For those that were in the military, y'all have all slept on cots. We've all slept on the ground during training and in other areas of our military careers. Yeah, the military cot is more comfortable than a Japanese hostel bed. It seriously has no give. It's like concrete. But if you can get past that and get past the concerns that most people, most Westerners have of staying in a hostel with a bunch of strangers, because they really are strangers, then it's completely worth it if you come to Japan. Staying in this hostel has been fun, to say the least. Now, granted, everybody's a little quiet, nobody really talks, but I'm in Chiyoda, so I'm in a small area. And most of the people that come here are coming here to visit the Imperial Palace, or they're just here for one night. Like the lady who was sleeping in bed 1 when I first got here, she was here for one night and then she was gone. But if you can get past all of your preconceived notions, which everybody's got them, I had them. I was nervous. I was, not gonna lie, I was a little terrified. But if you can get past all that, it's completely worth it to stay in a hostel in Japan. No matter if it's on a back alley like mine is, or if it's in Tokyo, like Tokyo proper. Granted, those will be more expensive. This one is 2,800 yen a night, which equates to about $27 for a night. For a bed. With a roof over your head. Free shower. Free toilet. Now, if you do forget a towel, you have to pay 100 yen to borrow one. Which, considering everything else is pretty much covered, minus your food. Breakfast is not actually included unless you get a voucher. Which, my voucher looks like this. And you just return it when you check out. And then you get these cool little cards. It's an electronic key card. And granted, you have to sleep in the bed that you're assigned, which, let's be honest, I got assigned a bottom bunk. I'm pretty happy about that. But it's not what most Americans would think, which makes me really happy. It was definitely worth it to get a hostel in small area in Tokyo. I'm not exactly in Tokyo proper. I'm a little bit further. I'm about a 40 minute train ride from Tokyo proper. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I get to take a video of my second train ride. Well, technically my third, because I took a train down to Mitsuwa yesterday. But you really can walk everywhere. If you really, really wanted to, you can walk everywhere. Granted, it takes time, obviously, but it's worth it. I mean, heck, I passed the Imperial Palace and Gardens and didn't even realize it. Just noticed that the walls were a little different. And considering all the research I've done over the years, all the pictures I've looked at, you would think I would have known. But let's be honest. I'm in a foreign country by myself for the first time in years. I'm a little scatterbrained. But that's okay. As my sister says, it is a learning process. And my learning curve is just a little bit slower than others. But I'm going to try and take video tomorrow because it looks like the rain's not letting up today. I'm going to try and take pictures of my train ride to... I'm actually going to Nerima, which is another province, not province if you will, but a ward of Tokyo proper. It's about 15 minutes outside of Tokyo proper, but that is where my campus is, which is Musashi University, Edoka campus. I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited. I'm gonna waste away the day today, and get on everything tomorrow. So, until then,